How's it going? My name is David, and you might have gotten a text message from myself or my partner Tom in regards to your property for sale. We apologize that we couldn't get to you sooner. We just had a lot of inquiries, a lot of people calling us with questions in regards to what it is that we're doing. So we're taking the time to make this little video, which I urge you to watch all the way through, because we do have two very, very cool offers for you guys, very lucrative and beneficial for homeowners that want to sell their property. I'm gonna get right into it, but really quickly, we are mainly real estate investors. We also own a real estate brokerage. So these two options are gonna play between both of these. Hear me out. The first option is gonna be a cash offer. Right now, a lot of lenders are not lending money. The restrictions are very tight right now for borrowers. Regarding the pandemic that's not only going on here in South Florida, not only here in the United States, it's really all around the world. So the financial markets are really tight right now. So we want to make sure that we're bringing in offers that are relevant to today's market, right? So we have investors that we work with for many years that have deep pockets, and they've agreed to offer what it is that we're offering. We're coming in with a cash offer. You have to understand though, everything is upfront. There's no gimmicks, there's no scams. I want to make sure everything is communicated upfront. The offer that we're bringing you for cash is going to be below market value. It's not going to be market value. It has to be below market value. And the reason we're saying that is because the investor is bringing in the cash, and the investor is going to want to make money on their investment, right? They're going to liquidate the property down the road, and they're going to want to make a profit. Not everybody wants to sell their house for below market value, and we understand that, right? So it's not for everybody. It's just for somebody who wants to sell it now. And we could talk about what's market value. We could talk about what the number is. We can go through all of that on a phone call or in-person visit, and we can hash that out. But not everybody is going to want that, right? So it brings me to my second option. My second proposition to you is this. And you're going to ask yourself a question, why I'm even proposing this to you. So my second proposition is I'm going to take your house and I'm going to list it on the open market. And I'm going to do that for free. I'm going to put it on the MLS. I'm going to put it on Zillow, Trulia, all the real estate websites. I'm going to represent you, and I'm going to do that essentially for free. Why would I do that for free? You're going to ask yourself, why is this guy willing to do that for free when most agents are charging me 6%, 5.5%, 5%, whatever the number is, whatever the high commission is, to take my property and represent me and list it on the market? Well, it's very simple. We want to create a buzz right now. We want to create more action. We need to create more action and more business for our brokerage and for our agents. So you have to understand, you have one property you want to sell. You only care about selling one property, and that's your property, the one that you're selling. However, all the buyers walking in, you're going to have dozens of buyers walking in and calling and inquiring about your property. Most of those buyers are not going to close on your property. It takes that one special buyer to write you an offer and to close on your property and have a successful sale. But there's a bunch of other buyers that are just, going to be dispersed and look for other properties. Well, we want those buyers. That's our business. We sell houses all day long. We have a lot of other houses that we want to sell. And the buyers that are not interested in your property, we want to take them and capitalize, and we want to match them up with other properties. So it's a win-win. You take a ride on our back. We help you negotiate. We help you with the phone calls. You don't have to keep picking up the phone and answering the same questions and being repetitive. We help you with screening. We look at the offers. We look at all the pitfalls that might happen on the offer. It's not just about the purchase price. A lot of homeowners, all they care about is what's the price I'm getting for my property, but you're not paying attention to what kind of loan the borrower is getting, what kind of inspection period. You're not looking if the contract is assignable or not assignable. There's a lot of things that people can fall during the contract that has nothing to do with the purchase price. So we're going to help you navigate that. We're going to give you service, a brokerage service, for essentially for free. Okay. If I brought you a buyer today, if I brought you a buyer who wants to buy your property today, they liked your property, they love it, it's their new home, they want to do it, they want to move forward, and I told you I have this buyer ready to sign a contract for you, with you, but you have to pay me a 3% commission. You got to pay me a little bit of a commission, 3%, to make this work, right? To bring you my buyer to close on your property. 98% of sellers will agree to that. I mean, it's a smart thing to do. You bring me a buyer that wants to close on my property, I'll pay you 3 points, no problem, all day long. But what you're doing is you're doing it the wrong way. You're doing it the hard way. You're paying a buyer's agent to represent a buyer to negotiate against you. You're paying 3% to a buyer's agent to negotiate against you. It's not smart. We're turning the tables around. We're making sure that we're turning this around and we're doing it the right way. We are only charging 3.5%. It's 3.5% total to put you on the market, to represent you, to pay any buyer's agents to bring buyers, to essentially work for you for 3.5%. It's essentially a free listing, okay? It's very, very low. Most agents that you talk to, Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, all these brokerages, they won't be able to do that. They won't be able to do it because their broker won't allow it. We own our own brokerage. We own the company. We're allowed to do whatever we want to do, so we could charge whatever we want to charge. 3.5%, we represent you, we qualify the buyers, we screen the phone calls, we look at the contract, we get you to closing, we take the buyers that didn't buy your house, we use them for other properties, and we help you out that way. So you have two options that we're offering you guys. There's so much more details and there's so much more of a conversation to be had. We just want to kind of get this out there. Two options for you. Cash offer in today's market is going to be lower than market value, but it is a cash offer that we can close on. Or we can list the property essentially for free. We're going to list the property for free and get you guys on the market and get you guys sold at market value. So you have these two options that you can weigh out. Give me a call. Ask me your questions. Let's get through it. We're here to help you. Don't do this alone. Don't sell your property alone. Don't do it the hard way. Don't pick up the phone calls. Don't entertain buyers that are not qualified, that want to walk through your property and not know what they're doing. Let me help you guys. It's a win-win. You're not doing me any favors. I'm not doing you guys any favors. It's a win-win situation. Let's talk about it. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm sorry the video is so short, but we could talk more about what's going on and the options and whatever questions you may have. Again, I hope everybody's safe. I would love to work with you. Let me know a good time to talk. Let me know a good time to come by, and we'll take it from there. All the best.